children, good morning. Let me start with a quote by Plato. We do not learn, we educate our minds. And what we call learning is only a process of recollection. I repeat, we do not learn, we educate our minds. And what we call learning is only a process of recollection. So let us recollect or recall what we have learned yesterday through a song. Here we go.
Adverbs tell you how or when, where or why something is done. Adverbs tell you how or when, where or why something is done. Adverbs can describe a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. Adverbs can describe a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. Bobby shouts noisily at the match. Jane waits excitedly to make the catch. Billy laughs loudly at his pet. Jenny flies quickly in her jet. Adverbs tell you how or when, where or why something is done. Adverbs tell you how or when, where or why something is done. Adverbs can describe a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. Adverbs can describe a verb, an adjective, or an adverb.
So, adverbs tells us how, where and when an action takes place. It describes a verb, adjective or an adverb itself. Adverb of manner answers the question how. For example, the team played well. How the team played? Well. So, well is the adverb of manner. And adverb of place answers the question where. For example, the cat came running towards me. Where it came running? Towards me. So, towards is the adverb of place. Fine, children. Now, let us see what are adverbs of time and adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of time. Example, we have done a great job today. What is the main verb here? Done. Done is the main verb of the sentence. Now, if I ask the question, when have we done the great job? The answer will be today. So, today is an adverb because it is describing the verb done. And also, it is telling us when or at what time we have done a great job. So, it is called adverb of time. Today is called adverb of time. Adverb of time changes or qualifies the meaning of sentence by telling us when an action happens. So, it gives the answer to the question when an action takes place. It gives the answer to the question when an action takes place. So, adverb of time doesn't describe an adjective or another adverb. It tells the time when the action takes place or happens. When we get an answer to the question when, then that word is called adverbs of time. Alright? When we get an answer to the question when, then that word is called adverb of time. So let us see some examples, children. Kirti went to Kerala yesterday. What is the verb here?
Went, ma'am.
Very good. Went. If I ask a question, when Kirti went, what is the answer?
Yesterday, ma'am.
Very good. Yesterday. So it answers the question when, and it is also telling us when the action is happening. So it is describing the verb went. So yesterday is called the adverb of time. Alright, children. Now let us see one more example. Okay, we will talk later. What is the verb here?
We'll talk, ma'am.
Very good. Will talk. So if we ask the question, when will we talk? What will be the answer?
Later, ma'am.
Very good. So later is the adverb of time because it describes the verb will talk and answers the question when. Alright. Let us see one more example. Okay. The match will begin soon. When will the match begin?
Soon, ma'am.
Very good. Soon. So soon it describes the verb begin and also answers the question when. So soon is adverb of time. Alright children. So you understood what is adverbs of time. Yes children? Fine. Now let us see the next kind of adverb, that is adverbs of frequency. Now look at the board children. What is the example given? I often play football. So what is the verb in the sentence? Play. So now if I ask the question, how often or how frequently I play, what will be the answer?
Often, ma'am.
Often. So the word often describes the verb play and answers the question how often. So adverbs of frequency or adverbs that change or qualify the meaning of a sentence by telling us how often or how frequently something happens. If we get an answer for how often or how frequently, then it is called adverbs of frequency. Now let us see some examples children. Alright? I never play football. I never play football. How frequently or how often I play? Never. So never is called the adverb of frequency. Now let's see the next example. Sometimes he plays cricket. Here in this example, sometimes describes the verb plays. So how frequently or how often he plays? The answer is sometimes. So sometimes is adverb of frequency. Fine. Now the next example. We should take bath daily. How often we should take bath? Daily. So daily is the adverb of frequency. Now the next example. Tarun is regularly late for class. How often is Tarun late? Or how frequently he is late? Regularly. So regularly is adverb of frequency. Fine. So we learned what is adverbs of frequency. Now let us have a short recap on our today's topic. Adverb of time and adverbs of frequency. So what is adverbs of time? Adverbs of time changes or qualifies the meaning of a sentence by telling us when an action happens. It answers the question when and it describes only the verb. Fine. And what is adverbs of frequency? Adverbs of frequency are adverbs that changes or qualifies the meaning of a sentence by telling us how often or how frequently something happens. It answers the question how often or how frequently. Fine children, let me give you a simple exercise. Okay? Now we have to circle the adverbs. Fine? Alright. Take us the first sentence. I was late today for my meeting at work. Which one is the adverb here?
Today, ma'am.
Today, right. Now, I'll be back soon. Which one is the adverb here?
Soon, ma'am.
Soon. Very good. Now the next sentence. Ramesh usually has milk for breakfast. Ramesh usually has milk for breakfast. Which one is the adverb in the sentence?
Usually, ma'am.
Usually, right. Next one. Andrea never eats junk foods. Which one is the adverb here?
Never, ma'am.
Never. Yes, never is the right answer. The students in my class always speak English. Which one is the adverb here?
Always.
Always. Yes, you're right, children. Very good. Knowledge is of no value unless you put into practice. So, children, keep practicing whatever you have learned. Alright? Thank you. Have a nice day.